All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my channel. We're back with another scrap metal video. Bleh, I can't talk today. But yeah, we got this trailer loaded with a load of tin. We're going to be taking this to Ben Weissman's of Scranton. And then we got all this stuff. Some stuff's going to Scranton, some stuff's going, or Stanton's, some stuff's going to Weissman's. We'll have to break it down. Right, Lunchbox? Yeah. Break it down, Lunchbox. Let's hear your chance.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, yeah, so we're going to make it a trip. We picked this stuff up the other day. Most of it came from that garage, guys, that you didn't see in the previous video, which I'll leave a link to now. And, yeah, and then I picked up an oil tank, couple water heaters. These are heavy Bilco doors. So I threw some pipes on here and a little bit of short steel because I didn't feel like separating it. But the main topic for today's video, well, not main topic, but for some of you guys that watch my channel, my roof was leaking. The guys came yesterday. It was 15 degrees out and windy, and I got a brand new blue roof. Joe calls it laser avoidance blue. Is that was the color in the book?
Yeah, laser avoidance.
Laser avoidance blue, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mitsubishi's, what was that, midnight blue pearl?
Yeah, something like that.
It's laser avoidance instead.
Yeah, laser avoidance blue, guys. So we're good there. The guys banged it out, did an awesome job. Thank you to Rob Pizzo and his crew for getting this done for me. The only thing they didn't do was put my bikes back, and they left a tire in the middle of my yard. It was against my house. But I'm just kidding. So, all right, guys. So we got the little trailer, you know, 6x14 trailer loaded up. I'm sorry, 6x12. I keep saying 14. 6x12 trailer loaded up. Tires are bulging, Lunchbox. I think we got a little bit of weight on there. Want to put a guess in? Come on, quickly.
37.
30. He says 3,700 pounds, guys. I'm going to say 3,100 pounds, guys. And then...
There, I wasn't sure for half of it being loaded.
Yeah, so you don't know what's in there. So in here we got some cast aluminum, guys. We have a little bit of copper. We have brass. We have 4 aluminum wheels, some copper aluminum fin, ACRs, a couple aluminum radiators. There's more of these things. The whole front of the truck is filled with it. There's 2 batteries. There's a can of this one's got electric motors in it. This one's got low grade number 3 wire, extension cord wire.
The blue barrel on the front, you can barely see, is full of starters and...
No, that's sealed units, compressor units, yep. And then there's another red bin with starters and alternators and AC pumps.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, this is gonna be a healthy haul. Someone's got to pay for that roof. Right. Somebody commented on my video and said, "Oh, looks like you're gonna have to get more scrap. You have to start getting more scrap." I always get scrap.
Yeah, this is literally how we live.
It's what I do. But yeah, I mean, I had some other aluminum, guys, like some light stuff, like the flashing and the gutters. I still have these docks to pick up. Remind me today if we get a chance. Or maybe we could do that tomorrow when we're running around. And then I picked up some of this was the flashing from the ridge cap from the top of my roof, guys. And the roofing guy, I know him. Yeah, he had, those are from a couple other jobs he had. He threw it in the truck for me today, or yesterday when he came. So I thought it was pretty good. So we're starting to get a little bit of the light aluminum going. But I got these docks. This is the only one that has wood on it and stuff. I mean, I'll try to get as much of this crap off as I can, but I have, like, what do you say, 20, 30 feet of this stuff? It's not really that heavy, but I think there's at least 300 pounds of docking.
The one big dock we looked at was 30 by like 6 foot wide.
Yeah.
And this stuff looks heavy. It's really not. The wood is heavy.
Yeah. So the other guy ripped all the stuff off. This is the one piece that we took. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be headed to the scrapyard here, looking to make some decent money, have a decent payout. But I had the truck running, but I had to shut it off because if you ever owned a Ford truck, you know that their alternators whine like a freaking squealing pig when they're cold. I mean, it's only 18 degrees out today. It's cold. Well, at least it's not windy. It was about the same temperature now as it was yesterday, but yesterday was a constant 10 to 11 mile an hour wind. And on the top of my house, I don't know if I showed you guys, I have a weather vane. And yeah, it's a little high, so it's catching wind, but that's where they were. And it said the wind chill was 5.
Oh, God.
They had a heater and a tarp up. I took some pictures. They had a heater and a tarp up. They were heating up the shingles and putting them down warm. And they were standing in there with it blowing, coming back at them. Yeah, they had it down, dude.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, let's head to the scrapyard. Let's make a little bit of moolah today. All right, guys, we made it to the scrapyard. We're going to be dumping our tin off first, it looks like. Only because, yeah, there's nobody there, so we got room. I don't have to wait. So we're going to unload our tin first. We weigh 13,500 pounds, Joe, so our numbers are off.
Yeah, probably.
Our numbers are off. So our estimates might be a little bit high. I'd say 3,100 pounds might be a high estimate, guys. Joe's estimate was probably closer.
Talk about that.
Joe's estimate was probably closer at 37. And you're going to wonder why I flipped it, but I just remembered we got the little trailer, not the big trailer.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we'll be backing up here and throwing this stuff off. I'll show you everything that was on the trailer after we throw it off and how big the pile looks. All right, guys, so we threw off the aluminum that was in the back of the truck only because they were pushing a pile. I ended up waiting a few minutes, so we had time real quick to unload that. We were sitting right by it, so what are we waiting on, Lunchbox?
13 something?
13 something. 13.3? Yeah, 13.3. So we had, my math's terrible. 500, like 500 pounds, 460 pounds. That's not bad as some clean aluminum. Well, those exhaust systems that come off the jet skis and those
the transmission
the transmission cases and this cast aluminum pieces that's heavy stuff. So
that last one I threw there was probably like 50 pounds.
Yeah, transmission case from that Allison transmission, whatever it was.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna back up to the tin pile now. All right, guys, we dumped our aluminum off. My door's open, so it's telling me to shift in the park. I know. Yeah, I know. Safety first. I think I'm going to fall out pulling over the scale. At least I'll get paid better for it. All right, so we weighed 10,200 pounds, guys. So we had, I don't remember what it was, 28? Was it 28?
24.
24. So, yeah, we had 2,200 pounds. 20. I don't remember, guys. I'll show you at the end. You guys are going to be like, oh, your math is terrible. I can't think about this. We were just talking about something else that we can't talk about in the videos. But all right, guys, we're going to get the...
talking about, Jenny.
I don't know, Jenny. My Jenny. So now if you guys get herpes or AIDS from a girl, you call it your Jenny. All right, guys, I didn't film what we picked up at that last house. Honestly, I don't know why. I think I just forgot. But the lady had like 10 big contractor bags of aluminum cans, guys. She had a push mower, bike, and stuff that's on the trailer. A couple bicycles, 2 weed whackers, not a big deal. But she had a bunch of cans, so we put all those cans. I drove back to Joe's house. We threw them on his trailer and went to his can spot. I picked up all the aluminum cans and put them all on his trailer. We're going to bring those to Weissman's tomorrow. And, you know, it should make 100, 150 bucks. Or 150 bucks, 200 bucks, something like that. There's a lot. The lady had big, they were all crushed contractor bags. They were heavy. So, that's going to be a good little payday for Lunchbox. It's extra cash for him. You know, his dad had a hookup spot, and that lady had cans, so I just give them to him. And, you know, he's going through a tough time, so if I can help him out, which I usually do, I help friends out a lot. And there's a lot of times I do things for people, and I never get credit for it, or, I mean, I'm not looking for credit, but I'm just tired of helping people, and I'm always getting shit on. Like, there's people saying, oh, you're always complaining. Yeah, because it weighs on me, because I'm so nice to people, and I always get forced into doing things that I don't want to do. Like, I had a problem with the credit card company. Now they're forcing me to pay them because I want to close them out. I really just want to bone them and not pay them a dime. But I'd rather pay them and close out close them out and everything. And just, I don't even want to go into details, but I'm just so pissed off, so discouraged. And, like, scrap metal prices are okay. I mean, it can be a lot better. And that's the reason why I'm not making, you know, stupid, ridiculous money like I was. And with the roof. There's some other stuff I don't even want to talk about because I'm so pissed off. Anything that has anything to do with banks, insurance companies, and a certain ethnicity of people. You know what I mean? They fall into that category. I'm fucking tired of it, dude. But alright, let's see what we made today. Alright, guys. First load was clean aluminum. We had 620 pounds. Gave me 55 cents a pound. I got more last time. Tin. Price is the same. Yeah, it's an okay price. Was it better last year at this time? I believe so. Was it better the year before? Yes. Was it better 3.5 years ago, if you know what I mean? Yes. It was a lot better. So, but I made $602 on that stuff. And then I've been bringing the stuff to Stanton's. I decided maybe I'll give them a chance to give me a better price at Weissman's, and they did better. So that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. You know, when you're doing this scrap, you got a little bit and you're just a small-time guy, or just a guy that has a bucket, you know, come up with 10 pounds of brass in once a year, you know, you're going to get the regular base price. But if you got large quantities and stuff and you talk to them and you clean it up nice and, you know, you want to work with a scrapper that gives you, respects you, and just doesn't think you use some method that's trying to get a couple extra bucks. But, you know, if you got good quality stuff and everything and the yard respects you and you're nice to them, they will take care of you. It might give you a couple cents more if you got a little bit, you know, but why would you want to bring the scrap to somebody who doesn't respect you? So, you know, I only deal with 2 scrap yards. There was only one for the longest time. But, you know, just, even if you got to travel a little further, if you can make a good deal and have a good rapport with somebody at a scrapyard, it'll help you guys in the long run. And that does anything in business. Why would you do business with somebody who, if you could go a little bit further and it was the same really distance and, or, you know, it's just easier? Yeah. I mean, you will get better pricing with anything. But, all right, let's see. I'll show you what my non-ferrous was. All right, so I ended up bringing the non-ferrous stuff to Ben Weissman's. I already had it in my truck. Instead of Stanton's, I wanted to see what prices they would give me. This is what we had. Those are the prices. You could tell me if I got good pricing or if I got shafted. I mean, it looks good to me. I went over some of the stuff. Yeah, I think this was a decent pay. And that's the thing, you know, if you tell them, hey, you know, I got 900 pounds of copper, if they're not going to go off the regular sheet price and give you more, why would you bring it to that company? I'm not saying this one, but I'm saying any scrapyard. Call another scrapyard. Hey, I got 900 pounds of copper. I got 400 pounds of this. I got this. Broker that price, man. That's what being a businessman is. You want to sell to the highest bidder. And if they don't respect it or they don't need the product, then you go somewhere else. You might have to drive a little further. Is juice worth the squeeze? What you got to tell yourself. But we made $682. So 602, which is easy math. It was $1,284. So I made $1,284 today. And there was some number 1 copper I missed. There was a couple other things, a couple AC compressors that I forgot. All right, guys. I'll give you one guess on what we're doing tomorrow. So my roof started leaking, and now I have to have a new roof put on. The joys of owning your own home.